What's going on? You're tuned in to the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew, and I go by name A2.
This is Sam, a.k.a. Sergeant Spangles.
This is Karaoke Kyle.
Jonathan the Great.
It's Medieval Midwest.
Man, do you guys feel like it's been a while?
It has.
You feel like it's been a fortnight?
We've been
We were
busy.
at our apex.
Man,
And now
it's a real war zone out here with all these puns.
True.
Jesus
But you know
Christ.
what? We're gonna stay on our PUBG.
Wait, I'm curious. Why medieval Midwest?
Because I'm swinging swords and slaying whores.
He's got bars. All
He was
right.
ready for that. That was kind of quick.
All right.
He is quick on his feet.
What can you do, man? It's good to see y'all again. I think last week convened was for
It was a holiday weekend.
putting our sacks in people's hands.
holiday. It was a holiday.
I mean, they loved it, apparently.
I hope so.
Nah, they
I hope
did.
so. Actually, you know what? What's up? Do we want to talk about that off rip?
Of course.
Fuck it, might as well.
Of course.
So one of the things that I'm insanely proud of is that QR card
Oh, yeah.
that has the QR code on it. Because man, oh man, being able to put your sack in a stranger's hand, and then they feel around in it, and then they smile at you, and then y'all get to laughing, and then once y'all start to part ways, it's like, thanks for touching my sack. Oh, by the way, point your phone at this, and then like in a couple seconds, they can see every single platform
Everything that you
we're
got
on.
That's fucking amazing, ain't
That's
it?
the shit. Nah, man, we gained followers, we gained subscribers. It was a good sacking.
So you say that was effective, right?
Yeah,
You say that was a good idea.
yeah.
You know, what's crazy about that whole thing?
Is that before you came in and said to do it? I was already on the process of doing it.
Nah.
We was talking about curriculars being humble.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you got a good idea, you just got a good idea. Now, I don't remember
But just
somebody.
like the rest of your track record, you came up with an idea that already existed.
No.
If I remember correctly, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you can.
But you suggested NFT or NFC, and I said QR code. But I don't know. It was so far along. But
I mean,
you
you
was
know,
like,
I remember.
NFC.
I remember back in the Final Four days.
Yeah.
You know, where I was like, we can do it NFT or QR, doesn't matter.
NFC, yeah.
But the whole concept behind it, getting them in so we can see all of our social medias,
Yeah.
and then they can go from there.
I do have writable
A2.
NFC cards as well.
Yeah, me too.
So we can do that up as well. But yeah, no, man, I think it was a good move.
Yeah.
Shit's working. I love it. To everybody who was out there and did that shit with us.
It was fun.
Thank you for following through on that. It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
We'd love to see more of it.
I thought it said a situation with white people usually, man.
No. What is this on the screen? Dick measuring contest, plural. Dick measuring contest. A situation in which
There's no need to look it up. No need to look it up. Just understood.
yeah.
That would be,
But yeah, we played the big black sack. We actually used our product.
yes, sir.
You and Eugene tapped out kind of early, but I think we
Well-
got a lot of good footage.
Let me tell you,
Let me tell you.
whenever Eugene left, and then you was like, we're packing it up for the night and
Yeah.
just going to hang out in Revolution, I made the argument that we could still go around and like do this.
You did.
And like, it didn't seem like you were super on board. You're like, yeah, but we can just go chill. But then y'all saw someone walk by, start doing it. I honestly thought that you were just going to do that one person and you're going to pack it up because that's what the mood felt like. So I was like, all right, I'll meet y'all inside. If you would have just said that you were going to keep going, I would have stuck around and did more.
We
It's
don't know.
Oh, so y'all didn't go to the
We
Club,
like as soon as
y'all
y'all left, like literally a whole bunch of people just started showing up and just wanting to like we did one person and then another person would just see like what y'all doing and they'll want to get on the show and then like it was like a ripple
Like,
effect.
like I said last time, man, text me if plans change like that. Just send me a text. I'll come out.
You already had the drink in your hand. It was over.
I had a drink before. I had a drink before we started.
I mean,
I had 2 drinks before we started.
It was already a wrap.
No, it would have been fine.
yeah, it was cool. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
I'm not.
but
Saturday happened, and it came and it went.
Yeah, and we gained a good amount of people.
Yeah.
Makes me very, very confident about this DreamCon thing because it's gonna be ain't nothing but people in there.
What? No.
It'd be better if it was like an after party type deal.
there will be
Beyond,
like
yeah,
at our
courage.
Airbnb.
Yeah,
Guys
beyond,
step up to
uh,
the plate.
Beyond all that, it's also like you have to look at it. I don't want to get too into the weeds about behind the scenes shit. We also have to look at it from the other perspective, which is it's in a different state. and there's people traveling into that state to go to DreamCon. So then that's going to spread the influence out to other states.
Yes, it will spread like COVID.
It's going to be the summer of the sack.
You've been really pushing that hashtag. Hashtag summer of the sack.
Summer of the sack.
Yeah.
I think, and you know what, we've been going about this the wrong way, guys. Because you know how we've been saying the summer is mine? Nah, we need to come together.
Giggity.
Like a pair of balls. Sack of the summer, and the summer is ours.
The summer is the sacks.
And we sweaty.
Well,
Anyway,
that's perfectly fine. You know, we've been arguing back and forth about the summer being whose it's gonna be's, and I will gratefully
Bow out.
gracefully bow out and concede of claiming that the summer is gonna be mine
say that for now.
if I'm in a relationship.
Give it 2 weeks.
Because I'm not gonna claim the summer is mine, and I got, you know, somebody on my arm, you know, because then you got to, you know, focus on that.
Wait.
So,
Isn't that the point?
no, the summer being mine was mean I'm about to just, you know,
Well, hold on.
Gonna wreck it, you
Because,
know? Oh.
you know, we're not the authors of claiming the summer and everything, so we
Right.
really can't define what it means. I mean, initially, you can make your own, sure. But I think we need to speak to the author and what he meant by the summer was his.
I mean, it just means a lot of things. Sam knows. Sam knows what it means.
Hey, man.
put
Summertime
it on
Sammy
Sam.
was.
Sam knows what it means. I'm trying to put it on Sam.
No.
No, because like, you know, he understands the language. He understands the language, the context behind it all.
Well-
there's different layers.
No.
If you mean the summer,
It's like pushing P. It doesn't mean any one specific thing.
Yeah,
know what it
exactly.
means.
It's a multiple
It's about like, you
multiple
know,
meaning thing.
It's about traveling. It's about
Okay.
vacationing. It's
Okay.
about being surrounded by beautiful women.
The summer
Doing
is
beautiful
yours.
things.
Okay.
You are
Fitness. You know.
Okay.
Drinks.
Yeah.
Champagne showers. Champagne waterfalls.
I can say I can do that.
You know, it's about popping tags and popping bra straps.
Eh, I'll give
And
half
if you're
of
a
that.
lady
about-
popping that pussy.
It's about going in the club and pulling them party poppers.
Definitely not gonna do that.
Whoa, man.
Well, if
it's about looking good, feeling good, and
Okay,
living good.
okay.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
And I'll take those last three for sure. And if that's the thing, then yes, the summer will be mine. if that's what you're meaning by all that, because like I'm feeling good, I'm living good, and like, you know,
it's basically doing what you wouldn't be able to do outside of that time frame.
That's why I'm saying the summer is ours.
no,
is.
it's mine.
I mean, you know what?
I'm back in the race.
He just
guys.
fucking went all the way around. He just,
Well, I didn't know the exact definition. I thought like summer being yours being used by
there is no clear cut
about to-
definition. It's-
so he
it means
be with the
multiple
wild
things.
women.
You was just bandwagoning. You was like, oh,
No,
summer is mine because
no,
y'all said it's
I-
y'all.
no, I knew it was
I
gonna
want
be
the summer to be mine.
I knew it was gonna be mine, but like now I have a better, clear definition. Now I definitely know it's gonna be mine.
And I brought up
whatever.
Sam because he's already lived it, so
No,
I
man.
mean he gets it.
All right, well,
I'm ready to live it again.
I'm just saying, you know.
I know he might end up with a few new piercings or tattoos or just something crazy. You might dye your hair. You might have like that Kanye West thing going on.
Nah,
You might like get
I ain't
all
gonna
the
do
cuts
that.
and
I ain't gonna do
designs.
that. But
You might get
do
some
it.
rubber boots that come up to the
That's
kneecap.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
That means the summer's yours, dog.
all I'm saying is the summer can be all of ours, like Alex said.
Said it can.
It can be
It will be.
if all of us is living good,
Period.
feeling good, and just, you know.
I'm
Living
smoking good, baby. Mm-hmm. I'm eating good, and I'm shitting good, baby.
Man,
There's a nasty
definitely
award
me.
for that. Like, what do you like?
Go back to that one.
Oh yeah, them fucking boots, man.
Kanye in his fucking boots.
It seems like every time they show that picture, they get bigger.
That's them SpongeBob fry cook boots.
Yeah.
So Kanye got these giant boots.
Oh, but just imagine getting like, you know, horse kicked by that shit.
But I ain't mad at him though.
Why?
Because it's like
Nope. Not doing it.
you don't want me to defend. You don't want me to defend Kanye.
No,
I'm not
you do what
defending
you want.
Kanye.
You do
I'm
what
not
you want.
defending
Yeah.
Kanye.
I'm just not gonna let him.
So
you know,
so what are you doing, Kyle?
No, I'm just saying
It's
like.
Kanye Kyle on the podcast.
No,
today.
I always say if I was ever like in the limelight or famous, I would do something that stands out to where people are gonna talk about it. And that's what he's doing right now. He's wearing these big old boots. He can easily go back to his Yeezys, but he won't. He's wearing these big old rain boots, even though it don't rain in California. Like, why is he wearing
He
them?
wears them in the shower.
I'm pretty sure he does. And I'm just like,
toes.
that's funny. That's funny to me. He's the biggest troll.
So if he
was like-
if he does it, the world's gonna jump on and follow
Exactly.
suit, and he's gonna make millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Nope. Woosah.
It's like homeboys wearing yeah.
What if
homeboys.
he like started wearing gun holsters but put like bananas in it? You know,
That would be funny. That would be funny. And he just started handing out bananas to people. You want a banana? Like that was his line. You want a banana?
That's a horrible line. It's a Kanye line,
I'm
though.
just saying. But we ain't got us.
Artists out there and everything. Just derailing. We're just talking about music, but I don't.
you don't like him.
Fucking Kanye. He's too much. Like he's always out there doing shit and everything. That's why I like the other artists that pretty much just do their thing and then they disappear and they're really about their privacy. Like when's the last time you heard anything about Eminem? Like anything that he's done?
A couple months ago.
What
Yeah,
he
he
do?
did the Super Bowl.
And he
Super
did
Bowl.
just pop up on Pete Davidson's.
He was on
last episode
SNL.
of SNL.
Yeah,
And it was
Okay.
the 28th anniversary of the Eminem show that
Yeah.
just dropped.
So, but
dropped,
other
like,
than that,
And apparently in
tracks.
March, he got a whole bunch of flack from all the Twitter heads talking about, oh, he bought an NFT.
Nah.
So now, you know.
Okay, but it's not
But Twitter's
it's-
Twitter.
That's it, him buying something and everything. He's not out and about doing all sorts of fuck shit and everything.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty much low and all that shit.
He's a busy guy.
I don't understand.
But Kanye, he doesn't really do anything. He just leaves. Paparazzi takes pictures.
You don't think he
is up
calls them?
online? It's like people want a headline. So if he comes out the house in some
Photo
silk
shoot
boxers,
fresh, feeling like I can call the paparazzi
With a-
on myself.
There's also not to defend Kanye's stance at all because I don't fucking care, but I think there's a difference between him and like other musicians.
Yeah.
Because he genuinely views himself as a brand, like him as a person. And so whatever, if he continues to have like attention from the media, he continues to have influence, and he can continue to influence brands like Yeezy, Gap,
Yeah.
all this shit.
all the smooth brains.
And I personally think
I mean, it's basically the same thing that Musk does. You know, he just like does a whole bunch of like controversial shit, and then raises his profile.
Yeah, but fuck Kanye, whatever. Eminem,
I think Eminem
20-year anniversary shit. Where do
Yeah.
y'all rank Eminem as far as just an MC?
I
artist,
personally think
anything
he's
like
the
that.
greatest rapper alive.
The greatest?
Now,
my-
when we say
in my opinion, yes.
when we
In
say
my
MC,
opinion, yes.
do you want to define that?
Where his basically
Like-
his lyrics and everything, his cadence, all his shit, his flow, whatever.
Because I feel like
We're not talking about sales or anything like that.
Well, no, because at that point he takes the cake. But it's like, I think when it comes to like skill, technical proficiency, he's definitely top 10. But I think when it comes to like hits,
Actual, yeah, music.
he's not top 10.
No.
Yeah, because there was that big gap. I think it was like late 2000s, early 2010s, where you didn't even hear Eminem.
Oh, he was strung out.
And the shit that
Still wasn't in the public.
Still, I mean, like-
hootie patootie.
he has that what was it, Relapse, like the one that everybody hated.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. And then what was the one after Recovery?
Yeah,
And like Recovery was the one where like he came back and people was like, oh yeah, I love Eminem again.
he
But
sounded like Oscar the Grouch.
yeah, right.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like there was just like that dark ages of Eminem that somebody like Jay-Z like he don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could probably say like Kingdom Come, maybe.
Maybe.
So I mean, like, yeah, if you judging it by like solid albums and shit like that, I can't put him in like the top 5, but he's in the top 10 at least.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I just bring that up because just with that recent fucking 20-year shit going on and everything, you always, anytime Eminem comes up, then there's always a bunch of people now that are pretty much on some, no, he's not that great, he's not great or anything like that. And I'm like, why? Like, where's this all coming from? I think it was like one rapper or anything out there, probably like Gucci Mane or some shit like that said, oh, I don't listen to him in my car. And then now everybody's pretty much like, yeah, you're right, I don't listen to him in my car. How is he great?
I think because, and this is just my opinion, when it comes to Eminem, all of his most influential shit happened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the
Right.
Slim Shady LP, MMLP, and then the Eminem Show, 3 prolific albums back to back.
Yeah.
But they're extremely dated. And, like they're from way back when. And anything he's done recently, like Kamikaze, it just feels like a bitter old man. What was
Music
that
to
one?
Murder.
Revival.
But
was
that's just 'cause-
fucking
That's just because hip hop is based off of culture and influence and your environment and storytelling.
Yeah.
And his background don't relate to the masses, so it's just like,
But
it's not that influential to
that's
urban kids and blah blah blah. That's basically where it's come from.
Granted,
You go back to the mecca of hip hop up in New York, you know. And
But
plus, he kind of gets the the LeBron treatment. So it's like LeBron got to see Jordan, he got to see Kobe, he got to see Bill Russell, he got to see all these greats. So now he can, all right, I'm gonna take from them, and this is how I want to play the game of basketball. And they even said like how he was looking at Rakim and just all the great MCs, and now he can just like, he got a cheat sheet on how he can develop his style.
I'd say that's the thing about him, because yes, he did get to view a lot of these people, but in another sense, he also was competing with a lot of these people and also collaborating with them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's not so much of him just looking at them and copying some shit. He's not a Jack Harlow or Drake. You say what?
So or Drake.
Yeah, sure. But but the thing is, like, you're talking about the environment and all that stuff. A lot of people's environment ain't the same as like the Migos. Like, none of these corny ass niggas like me ain't trapping and all that shit.
That
you
ain't
know?
even. I'm just okay. You just name artists. You could talk about Jay-Z. It's all based around coming from the projects, selling drugs,
Some of them.
being raised by a single parent.
Started from the bottom, now we here, and
Your dad
you
being
know.
locked up in jail.
a lot of hood niggas like Drake.
I mean,
that don't make sense.
That's what the story is.
But oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, well, wasn't that kind of like the thing with, say, like Ice Cube? Because people didn't even know that Cube had like a degree and shit like that, or even just like all of them in NWA. You know, like except for, was it Easy? Like Easy was the only one that was like really doing the shit. So it's just kind of like I get what you're saying there too. But I think like right now, I would say like M probably was one of the only people who was like real authentic, because like the shit that he was rapping about was just like so far off of like where people was at the time.
Yeah.
And that was like legitimately him. So I don't know. I mean, I can see.
Yeah, because he's on the outside looking in, so his environment is different. So
Yeah.
of course it's going to be different.
And that's the other thing too with him. It's very few artists in the game that fall into that exact same category, where their alter ego is just as big as themselves, because then you have to start breaking down, all right, let's separate Eminem from Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Because all the Slim Shady shit, nobody's really going to want to listen to now.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
no one's
right,
going to go
right,
around in their car bumping Kim.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, other shit, like,
Psycho.
like, you know, like Drug Ballad, that's, like, a decent track that talks about the struggles with addiction, and it's, like, normal shit. Like, you know, I can't afford to pay bills, but I'm going to get a fix because it's what I got to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just scraping to get by. Like, that's relatable shit. But then you got the Slim Shady persona come in, and it kicks down the door. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's relatable, and it's just like, yeah, he did stay true to himself. He didn't really try to like you say, Jack Harlow, and you
But-
know, take this influence and run with it. Because you can look at Post Malone, look at his first song that broke him, and now he's like one of the most successful artists.
Yeah.
Being people that have been in the game for like 10 and 15 years, and he's already just done shot up and surpassed. I mean, you look at his demographic. Look, if you listen to what kind of music he makes, he's like the Justin Bieber. You listen to
All
Justin
that-
Bieber music
Yeah.
now.
All that
He's like
success.
doing reggaeton songs. He's like he's like taking black culture and running with it. That's what Post Malone did.
That's what he meant when he said "Take Back the Night."
that's tough.
That was a Justin Timberlake song.
I thought you said Justin Timberlake's doing all that stuff.
No, I was saying Take
okay,
Back the Night.
all right.
Yeah, JT.
Wah, wah, wah.
Speaking of Justin Timberlake, did y'all hear he sold his whole music catalog for
Yes.
$100 million?
It wasn't everything. It was only certain ones.
He was like, gave him the throwaway songs.
Right.
Yeah, right? Just gave him his back catalog. These are all my demos.
That's the end of that conversation.
Well, I mean, but it's more than
Okay.
It's basically to release him to be able to like do new stuff because he really doesn't.
So,
I mean,
He don't
100
fuck with
million.
that old shit no
I'm,
more.
I'm clearly a headline nigga because I didn't read the whole article.
my question is, how much of his catalog did he sell? Because then I can talk about it. Because it's like 100 million. That could be smaller. That could be big.
It wasn't everything. It was only like a certain.
Someone
selection
said
of
in the
things.
comments that Rock Your Body alone can make
It was like
numbers.
certain albums and
right.
certain songs. It wasn't like everything he's ever done.
And even like I know he didn't sell suit and tie. Yeah.
he
No,
did
I
like
think that's
Mirror,
all new.
Sexy Back.
What did you say he sold?
His whole music catalog.
Okay.
That's what I was told. But like
Yeah.
100 million just seems so small for Justin Timberlake's music
Well,
catalog.
I mean, but when you think about it, I mean, he's probably not a billionaire. He ain't even close to
he's-
that.
no, of
So
course
like
not.
100 million, I can kind of see that. Because like,
Yeah, it's only
what's his
200 songs. That ain't his whole fucking
what's
catalog.
like what is his net worth? That's really what you look at right there.
It does say the entire music catalog from his 20-year career to a London-based firm.
yeah.
He sold it.
He sold
Right,
every.
he's supposed to be working with that company.
He even
right?
sold Suit and Tie.
Yeah.
200 songs.
the rights to around 200 songs.
Great googly.
So does he lose royalties now?
He can't perform them.
I think so.
He just doesn't own them, but it's like
That's brazy, man.
it makes you wonder, like, how many other
well,
artists.
let's
like,
also think
are gonna
about
do
it.
that?
Does Timberlake really have the same influence now that he did like even 10 years ago?
He doesn't. He doesn't, especially because that Britney stuff kind of messed him up even more. Like
The
recently.
Britney stuff. It's probably
Like-
the Janet stuff.
And then he
Or-
tried.
well, Britney, Janet, like they both kind of went at him like recently.
Wow.
And then he tried being an actor for a while, and it didn't quite
Then
work
he bought
out.
MySpace.
But they're trying to say that
Yeah.
this might become a trend where more artists
That's
sell
what I
their
was gonna
stuff,
say.
Like, it's not really frowned upon. You think
Someone in the
Meanwhile, Chance is throwing his hat on the floor and stomping on it like a prospector.
somebody in the comments was like, Justin Timberlake, he could easily do a comeback tour with NSYNC and sell out everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
the Backstreet Boys are doing right
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
But
Yeah.
he just doesn't. I guess doesn't want to. I don't know.
And dude is like his net worth is like 250 mil.
Yeah.
So
Really?
like 100 mil, that's a good chunk.
Yeah. Off of some stuff that you might not even be doing anymore.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah. Nah, it was one question I had. Musically, I mean, I guess it kind of comes from Eminem and everything like that. Do you think he was in the right decade or right time that he was supposed to be?
Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
It-
he came out right when he
Yeah,
was
It
supposed
would
to?
not have worked any other time.
Yeah. Who else do you think would probably be decent in a different time period?
in a different time period?
Yeah. Like put like Rihanna in the 80s and everything. You think she'd blow Whitney Houston's ass out of the water?
I don't think so.
You think so?
I think Silk Sonic would have made a killing.
I
mean,
so.
that's
Bruno?
real hard to
Bruno?
like determine though.
Yeah.
Back in
Because
the
I mean, it's
70s.
like obviously they're gonna be a completely different person or
There's a baby
whatnot.
on the loose. My bad.
But I don't know.
I just think everybody works in the time frame that the timeline allowed them to be in.
Well, sure,
Yeah.
but I do think certain people like could work better in other times, whereas other people only could work in their time that they blew up.
That's a good. Bruno Mars, I think, was a good example. I think he would flourish in the 80s.
That's because his whole style is.
Yeah,
Is
but,
80s,
just
like,
think about
All
it.
he
70s,
does
yeah.
is it's like
But to answer Jonathan's
he just
question,
does
I
interpolations
think Bruno
and
Mars is a good
cover.
example.
He's basically doing like interpolations of other people's music.
Yeah. I just think
It'd be different if it was one or two songs, but when you base your whole style off of another era,
yeah.
I think another
that's
person.
not very original.
I think another person who worked in their time period and that's it is probably Soldier Boy.
Yeah. Well, no, he would do.
He would have thrived in this era.
Yeah. If
don't
he
know,
came in
man.
like right now, you know what?
You look at Lil Pump and Takashi.
I think
and all
I
those-
think the exception to that is Crank That, just because now we got like TikTok trends. If that
Yeah.
song dropped now,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
it would fucking explode.
Yeah.
But
and I think like all these drug based rappers, like even the Lil Xans and all these people, they wouldn't have survived during the drug era because it was frowned upon to be. He wasn't supposed to be a user back then, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't survive.
I think Lupe probably would have survived in the 90s rap.
Oh no.
He would have done great either early or later, like
Lupe's
around the
like
time.
Nas. He's kind of like Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. It's like
See, nah, I don't know because like that was the thing about like Kanye. Like Kanye, he did open the doors to some like different type of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And then when Lupe came out,
hate
he's
to
talking
give
about
him
like
that.
robots and skateboards and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll work in the 90s.
No. I
I
don't know
don't think-
because he still got because a lot of '90s people were more about like lyrics wise and all that
Expressing
shit.
yourself
so.
and just
Yeah.
Well, when
doing
we're
you.
well, I mean, if we're talking about like their content and the stuff that they put out, that's really what I'm getting at. Is like their subject matter and shit. Like, and yeah, he would survive on that. But then like you bring in like the aesthetic and shit. I don't think that they would be cool with like Lupe walking around with a Goyard bag and shit like that.
I could see Lupe and Wu Tang, like because Wu Tang was on that nerd stuff somewhat too.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They could have been Lu Tang.
No,
I think a collective of the rap artists now, they wouldn't survive in like the 90s or anything because
Hell.
now it's based off production.
Yeah.
It's based off production and feeling. It ain't even about the lyrics. So
no,
if the beats they would have had to rap on, then you would have to have lyrical abilities,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't have flourished.
It
at all.
really is about vibes. And like, I don't mean to take away from K-pop, but I kind of blame K-pop because like most people don't understand what the hell's being said, but they like the vibe. And I feel like shit, like a combination of that transition to music being about the vibes and also TikTok being as big as it is what led to fucking Tootsie Slide being as big of a thing as it was. Because Drake didn't say shit in that song. It's just left foot, right
That's the
foot.
thing. So it's just like when you hear that in your car on the radio, it don't got no impact. But when you're in the club, you hear it on those speakers. The first thing you're gonna move off of to is the beat and the production. That's not even gonna really hear. You ain't even gonna care about the lyrics.
Maybe we be doing the wrong shows and being the wrong people. But every time we play Tootsie Slide, that it flops.
It's
Really?
Yeah, because
they do
Man, I'm saying a club. What are y'all playing? Y'all playing at,
when we're doing the
Maybe we're in the wrong
wedding
venue.
or
that's
But
a different environment.
That's the other thing with Tootsie Slide is that it was intentionally engineered to be for a moment. It was meant to be a blow up and then die song.
Yeah.
So it's only going to work in that particular.
But why
environment.
isn't the get up like that then?
But well,
No, because Tootsie Slide is like fucking Baby Shark.
yeah, it's
But people still get on the floor to Baby Shark.
Whereas shit
I
like
mean,
what's that one track? The one on Certified Lover Boy
I didn't listen to it.
that like I hated at first. Him and Future.
Are you talking
Too
about Life
Sexy.
is Good?
Yeah.
Oh, too sexy.
Too sexy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like it at first, and then I heard it come on in the club, and I was
The
like,
beat.
"This
It's the
shit."
beat.
It's,
I mean,
it's
it's
the
the
beat.
same thing with like fucking Lil Jon shit because like I would never listen to Lil Jon when I'm like driving down the street or something like that.
You would
but I would listen.
driving-
But if I'm in the club, listen to that shit.
I bet you'd listen to Get Low if you was driving a Nissan Skyline GTR with underglow and
Nissan Altima.
You get crunk.
It was funny. We was
How that car transforms in a minute.
we was listening to
Kyle had the Cadillac converter. He got
There you
the
go. Right.
we was listening to B.I.B.I. when we was in Texas. Remember? You did.
Oh yeah. We went to the little market.
We just kept saying the lyrics.
But no, like that's why Future got so popular because all his music got played in the club. That's how
Yeah,
and it's like strippers is like if strippers can have something to shake their ass to and bitches got something to dance to, that's what's gonna launch your momentum. Cause like even if niggas don't like it, you can have if niggas don't like you,
they will
the
eventually.
bitches. But if you got the streets,
There's
all the
a
street
there's
niggas
a
like you.
there's a Lupe song called Next to It, and basically in the lyrics he was like, "Club ain't turn, let some bitches into it. It's the bitch that do it." And I was like, "Yeah, that shit's true. Like it don't matter. Like, cause as soon you see some niggas copying the style because
Because you basically making an anthem
that's
for
pretty much
people's careers.
Yeah.
Like their job is to get on the pole and move their body to the rhythm of the beat to get you to throw money.
Two parts to that. Just in the rapper debate thing, not debate thing, but the game in the 90s would have been perfect because all he want to talk about is the 6-4 Impala and all
Yeah,
that
and
shit.
name
And
dropping
Dre.
everybody.
So he would have been perfect there at any point in time, probably like the mid 90s.
Yeah.
But it's talking about like when you talking about niggas stop copying the style and everything. I am officially done repping for Hoochie Daddy shorts.
what?
Yeah.
You ain't even started yet.
It didn't even start yet for me, sorta.
Why?
But-
Because you think
What?
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
like it happened too fast. Like it's trending. Like
Yes.
one person talks about it, now everybody's
Now
doing it. Like, it wasn't a
everybody's on it.
gradual
Yes.
I was
thing.
looking forward to it.
Me too.
I've been working on elliptical.
It's done.
My buns are golden.
Like I said, what really did it for me is I was on YouTube or no Facebook, and then there was some chick or whatever. She was having like a little slideshow of dudes wearing Hoochie Daddy shorts, and she's like, "Yeah, I like them like this. You got to make sure you showing off all that thigh meat and everything. You got to make them real hoochie and everything."
that.
And I was like,
I'm still doing it.
Somebody with a pair of drawers on, basically.
"Yeah,
And
I'm gonna do."
DreamCon, we doing it. We still doing it.
She's like, "Look, you got it. This dude made them all oiled up and everything. Yeah, that's real hoochie." I was like, "Nah, I'm done."
Nah, here's what I'm gonna do, right?
What up?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure they the ones that's like extra high. I'll make sure that the bottom of my legs is shaved nice, but the top is gonna have that hair that's creeping out the side of it.
You can't be too thick wearing Hoochie Daddy shorts.
That's the whole point of
You
it.
might draw the wrong kind of attention.
That's the whole point of it.
Nah,
That's tough.
nah, it's one of those things. Like I can go along with certain things for a while and everything, but this one, it just I was
you had to
excited
feel
for
it.
this one, man.
It was over before it
We can
started.
still do it.
You go ahead. I'm not doing
All
it.
right, man. You about to see a lot of thigh meat in DreamCon.
Oh, he got it right
yeah.
there.
About to see a lot of thigh meat.
Yeah.
On DreamCon.
Man, fuck a 5-inch inseam. I'm trying to do like a 1-inch inseam.
You were in a Speedo, bro.
It's right over
So it's
here.
like you got a pair of briefs on at that point.
Yeah. So, I'm just throwing in my resignation.
Look at him.
Hoochie Daddy community.
That's what he's doing. Nah, he's trying to
he
discourage
can't quit.
everybody else.
I can't quit. I don't care. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
Hey, I never
doing it.
said I was doing it.
Disappointed.
That was you and Kyle.
That's tough.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back with All Points, the #1 podcast in all ICT.
X-Dog.
Yes,
The All Points
Damn.
podcast.
No, them is
Be
Daisy
right back.
Dukes. That is not real.
And we're back to the All Points podcast, the #1 podcast in all of ICT.
Yeah, so we're back. We're somewhat a little bit distracted and everything. I had to bring one of my spawns with me. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, we talking about you. And you may hear her pick up on the mic, or you may not. It doesn't matter.
It brings it back to our old days when we had kids in the studio.
But shit happens. I can't pull out a pizza, so yeah, there's a baby. So yeah. We're back. What's bracking?
So the whole like, I hate to bring back old conversations, but the whole summer being mine type conversation. But like, I've been, taking care of my health, because health is
Congratulations.
wealth, and
Right.
I get inspired by Eugene most of the time. Sometimes, been meditating a lot, been praying a lot, just exercising every morning, just really trying to get my mind, body, and spirit correct, like Midwest was saying. So like, I was like, man, what can I do? Because I'm like, I was like, what can I do to just feel, even better? Like I need energy. Like I'm trying to avoid energy drinks. I drink a certain type of coffee. And I did research, and I was like, I'm gonna take some testosterone boosters, and I really wanted to do it.
This man about to go bald.
I really wanted to do it.
Shooting them
You said he gonna go bald.
Yeah, you about to go bald.
So I was looking up testosterone boosters and everything, and they cost this much money, and I was like,
You know what's a natural testosterone booster?
Working
Hold
out.
on.
Not ejaculating.
that sounds like it hurt.
No nut. No.
That sound like
No
it hurt
nut. 6 months.
after a while.
Listen,
no
bro.
nut. Never.
I'm gonna tell you what happens when you have excess testosterone. You ready for it? Mm-hmm. It's real life. Mm-hmm. You can look it up. Mm-hmm. I'm not bullshitting. Mm-hmm. People with more testosterone in their system lose their hair quicker.
That's fine.
It's gonna happen.
That's fine.
You know how you can get your testosterone up naturally? Work out.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
all it takes. You don't gotta get no booster.
I just said I was doing research on it, but what made me want to do research on it is because like I'm trying to work out and everything, and I feel like still don't feel like I have the energy and stuff like that. But also like I read like a way back if you ever like people listening, if you ever ate like McDonald's chicken nuggets and stuff like that,
Got a lot of
it
estrogen.
has estrogen in it, and I was like, oh man, that sucks.
She's here.
I was like, oh man, that sucks. So I was like, I've had a lot of chicken nuggets in my day,
Yeah.
And so like I was looking up like what's in testosterone boosters, and I was on Amazon just like finding every single pill
know
that's like
exactly.
in
Yeah.
testosterone boosters. And then like it got to the point it was like 10, 15 pills of just like different like ingredients for testosterone boosters, and my total was like $100-something. And I was like, I don't want to take all these pills at one time just to boost my testosterone. That's crazy. So one day I was at Dillon's and I went down the vitamin aisle, and they had a buy one get one free on vitamins. And so I looked at the two top like ingredients in like testosterone boosters. One of them is vitamin D, no pun intended, and then the other one I forgot what I got.
It was soy, wasn't it?
So it's just a vitamin D booster.
No, it was vitamin D, and it was like I forgot the name of the other one. It wasn't soy though, but I bought those two, and I've been taking them lately. And it's pretty. I feel like I took them for health reasons, like because I don't sleep that very well, and they kind of help with sleeping too. So like I've been sleeping pretty good, I've been feeling pretty good. I've been waking up. I have energy now. Like I don't need like energy drinks.
You know
and
what,
coffee.
man? You know what? I'm happy for you. You know why?
Why is that?
You just placeboed yourself into a better life.
Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
That's what I was gonna say.
If you're looking for energy, it's about what you put in your body. If
True.
you eat certain foods,
True.
it naturally gives you energy.
Yep.
True.
Certain foods you eat makes you feel sluggish and lethargic. So That's
True.
It's a lot to do with it.
But
right
like,
Hey, oh my bad.
oh, I was just gonna. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, speaking of chicken nuggets, saw this TikTok the other day.
Oh, before we get on the different subject, I just
Okay.
wanted to, just like, so like, there's a lot of I feel like I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of energy and stuff like. But there's also like negative things, and I
no.
think
Side effects.
I think
His nut turned orange.
I think,
Creamsicle.
I think it's like making me really gassy sometimes.
Oh, you get some beat.
Why are we in a closed studio with this man?
But like,
Is that what that smells, man?
nah. But I also feel like it's been making me like poop a lot more because it's like getting out. Because it's also like
Fiber.
They're also like fat burners too. Like they also like burn fat.
Word.
But like another thing about extra testosterone is like you just get hard out of nowhere, bro. Like
He's hard right now.
This whole episode.
You heard that thump earlier? Don't look under the desk.
I purposely take them at night just in case anything like happens. I'm already like in the bed, like about to go to sleep.
Hey man, you better watch out. Do you roll in your sleep?
No, I don't.
Gonna break your shit like Dennis Rodman.
like a couple days ago.
It'd be like a kickstand.
A couple days ago, I woke up.
Spin a Rooney.
You walk in and be like, why is Kyle sleeping at an angle right now?
It's just tilted. Like I woke up in the middle of the night and it was like it was painful how hard it was. I was like, what's going on? I started freaking out. I was like, this hurts. Like why?
Yeah.
Why am I just like on diamonds right now?
And
I was like,
get a needle and drain.
it's like this will benefit somebody someday, but right now it's not benefiting me.
Wait,
If you're listening, you know he's talking about you.
he was like ultra chiron right there.
I was like, this is crazy.
He had a hard 4 inches
So
for you.
like,
I'm immediately brought back to the promos for season 4. If you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, call us.
I was like, golly. But
That's
like,
Kyle in real life now.
and then I was like, man, whatever. Ain't nothing going on. And like this is my last story. But one day I was, doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. And like, I reached
Broke
the
a
finish.
window.
I reached the finish line.
Broke a
window.
It sounded like them cannons on Mario. Like, kaponk.
It's like somebody throwing
And
shells.
he made the noise too. He
It was
said,
a freaking. It was so much. I was like, I need to hit Jonathan up because this is what he's been looking for. He was looking for these pills. I was like, Jonathan. I almost wanted to hit him up and be like, not during the moment.
I'm like, okay.
I'll go clean up
He gonna
first.
call him at like 3 o'clock in the morning, breathing all hard.
Jonathan, you gotta get these 2 pills.
It happened.
But it was like so much, and I was like, oh yeah, they're working.
it looked
He was like so
Kyle's bedroom looked like that scene from when Tobey Maguire wakes up the next day after getting bitten. Spider-Man.
He didn't have the strength to get out of bed, so he had to like drag himself looking like a slug or something.
But yeah, man, testosterone boosters they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, and I'm not boosting. I'm not promoting the actual pill. I'm promoting the ingredients that make the pill.
Here's the problem, all right? Because we know a couple of months ago, Kyle been talking about doing that CBD. So he get in a place where he can just be fucking. He's gonna be casually fucking everybody. Like fucking everybody.
I'm saying the summer is mine, basically.
That's because of that, right?
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, testosterone boosters.
All right, man. I'm happy for you.
Hey.
I'm happy for you and your millimeter defeater, boy. I'd say that.
He's like centimeter.
It gets the job done.
That's funny.
But yeah,
All right.
We know a little too much.
hey, I'm an open book on this show. Open book.
Are you though?
When you decide to be, when it's about you shitting and coming everywhere, apparently, you'll talk about it all day long.
Yeah, but won't ever like the time that you talked about like the chick at the drive-in. That's the only time you talk about shit like that. Mm-hmm. But you could talk about like just doing some like super nuts and what. Like, how does that work? How can you not say come but then talk about it?
See, it don't make no sense.
I don't know. Sometimes I just, I don't know.
So what was the chicken nuggets in TikTok?
Man, who fucking cares at this point? No, apparently some fucking nerd put it under a microscope, and there's like a bunch of microplastics and chicken
Really?
nuggets.
Yeah.
That's why they're so
They,
good.
they did that with like hot dogs.
Yeah,
too.
I seen that one with the hot dogs.
Yeah.
So
We all got
You fed it to the
microplastics in our
dog.
bloodstream, and
That's why they're so good.
It's
whatever,
like, okay,
man.
now I gotta stop, eating it.
Right.
You know, depending if it's a glizzy, just,
I'm basically
drown
just-
that boy in some ketchup.
I'm just on the path to. I'm basically going to be like a Dollar Tree knockoff cyborg at some point.
I mean, why not?
It's going to be full of plastics.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like
you gotta
our oceans.
You gotta like be a fucking farmer and shit if you want to get like not have any of them plastic shit.
Yeah.
I ain't raising no pigs.
Yeah.
Fuck all that,
You ain't
man.
raising
I ain't raising no pigs.
I was actually having this conversation the other day because Julie was like, we were talking about how like everybody now wants to like go live on a farm and all this
Yeah.
shit, and she was like,
Not me.
and she was like, I get it. Da-da-da. I'm like, the fuck you mean you get it? She's like, that doesn't sound good to you. I'm like, what? Living at my job? No, like who the fuck wants to do that?
The only cool thing about living on a farm
Just shoot
is
guns.
at night you get to see the stars at night, but that's it.
Yeah, until
mean,
some
depending on
axe
how-
murderer
do that in the
comes up.
city.
Barely.
Yeah.
Well,
Depending
when
on
you
where
sitting
at.
on the balcony drinking from a chalice,
No, that is the one thing I'll agree with, but you could just make a drive.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wanna go
Until
see the
Farmer
stars
John
that
comes
bad.
out like, get off my property.
Fuck 'em.
that shotgun cock. Right.
There's
Double
absolutely
barrel.
nothing good about being on a farm. Because you're gonna run into something that you don't want to see,
Get a lot
like like Piglet from this Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Oh,
that
heard about
nobody
that.
asked.
Yeah,
for.
right.
Nobody asked for it, but everybody wants it.
Is anybody gonna see this?
No?
Of course.
Say no.
like-
Good.
Yeah, I'm
man.
watching that shit.
Don't
only-
do it.
Is
I
it
only
is
go
it
see
legit?
it.
Because
Yeah,
they was
it's
talking
legit.
about it on the radio.
Yes,
When does it come out?
I don't know. Let me.
No,
check.
we should go see it.
That's what I'm
This could be
saying.
a bad movie night,
yeah.
like
You know what
bad
this-
movie premiere.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, wait,
We don't even know. That's gonna be an excellent movie. Blood and Honey. Okay, the fucking.
I did not expect this because I was like, how the fuck are they pulling this off? And then I remember because now Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
I forgot about
Oh, he
that.
is.
So is he gonna have pants
that.
on?
Yo, that's gonna happen.
They better not.
He going around just like
Slanging dick. I want my Winnie the Pooh slanging it.
There's one thing he can't have, right?
What?
Like he can't have a red shirt. It has to be a different color or some shit.
why? That's
care.
part of the
Well, yeah, but like
copyright or something.
But yeah, it's part of the copyright. Like Winnie
He
the
ain't
Pooh.
got on red. He ain't no hitter.
I mean, but here's the thing.
Hey
though.
man, just give him some black Air Forces. He'll be.
I mean, if it's like a horror movie, he's obviously gonna get blood on his shirt, so it's gonna be red eventually.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guarantee that's what they're gonna
we
do.
need to go see this.
They're gonna give him no
Can't
shirt,
go see that.
and it's just gonna be red blood. That is the
then
outline.
shirt.
No, he got a red shirt.
No, his face looked like he got. I'm not gonna say it.
This looks like fucking epic movie. Like it's that garbage quality of like. Oh man, that's sad. That looks like Brett though.
Don't do that to Brett.
Nah, I ain't trying to see that.
You ain't
Why
gonna
not?
see that?
You will watch fucking Fast and Furious 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because at this point he's invested.
I'm not a big horror guy. I just don't care for horror movies.
What if your new girl is? You
Yeah.
gonna man up and sit on that couch and watch it with her,
Funny you said that.
or you gonna curl up and sit in the room?
I'm an open book, but I'll say that conversation off the cam.
Nah, I mean, if you get Winnie the Pooh, what's next? Shoots and ladders, Candyland.
Twister.
Wait. I mean, well, never mind. That sounds like a Bill Cosby movie, like Twister, the hot spot.
No,
But yeah, I don't understand why they're doing this. It's kind of stupid.
But you're gonna see it.
I'm not gonna see this.
There you are.
I'm not.
No, this is gonna happen. It's gonna be all over Twitter, Facebook, and then everybody's gonna be talking about it. And it's like,
It's gonna be
all
that.
right, I'll watch it.
No,
It's gonna be that time because he was talking about trying to go back to the movie theaters by himself, sitting in the.
I never said I was going by myself.
You
not- no.
used to go to the was it
No.
the downtown one?
I went to the movie theaters one time by myself. I am not a nerd.
I've never
No,
went by
I'm a
myself.
nerd. I'm not a fucking loser. There we go.
I went recently. It was not too bad.
Yeah, I know. He was talking about
yeah,
when somebody
yeah.
dipped their finger in your nachos while you was asleep.
Are you gonna eat that?
No, Kyle was talking to people next to him, and he's like, "Oh, did you see that?"
That wasn't me.
I know. I know. He stood up at the end and started clapping and everything.
That was
He's
not
gonna do
me.
it though.
Oh, that's a nasty.
You gonna watch it?
Like when girls look up at that guy, do they look like this?
That's what I look like. That's what I look like. I am not an
Like, when we
attractive
seeing
person.
what they see.
Hey, Kyle, you all right?
Yeah.
Come on, don't be so hard on yourself. Look, you be pulling
Whoa.
bitches.
That's an understatement.
I thought you said the summer was yours, man.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You kind of missed that.
I did.
A little bit of that conversation.
Is that about him? You know,
it's that
getting
T-booster,
hard dicks
man.
from testosterone boosters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He said he got too much estrogen from McDonald's chicken nuggets that he had to re-up on the testosterone.
Pretty much.
I can dig it.
Now I'm a man's man.
Have iron balls of steel.
Pretty much.
Man,
So I was going through my phone the other day, looking at emojis because
He hitting the whoa.
been chatting with new people, and I've been using emojis a lot lately.
like a 12-year-old.
Yeah. Well, but they like it though. They like.
Oh,
it.
you're right.
You're right. They like
Yeah,
it
when you
they
say
like
it.
it. They like it. They like it.
Like when you see that smiley face.
I'm gonna sit up with a smiley face. But there was this one. I was looking at the emojis, and I was like, "There's some emojis I just don't like," and I'm like, one of them is like the dead baby emoji. Have y'all seen that emoji on your
new one?
phone?
There's a dead baby?
It's like a baby with like a halo and wings.
No.
Bro, that's
That's
just
an
supposed to be an angel,
angel.
dog.
Nah, that's a baby, fam.
That is a dead baby.
No, you know, like you go to the
if it was an
psychiatrist.
angel, if it was an angel, wouldn't you put it like in a dress?
No, you know, we
like
go to
a
the
heart?
psychiatrist and they do ink blots
The
and they say,
Rorschach
"Tell me what
test.
you see."
That is dead.
It's like
Motherfucker's a
we
psychopath.
we see baby
Y'all see
angels and you see
No,
dead baby.
That is a dead baby. Well, it makes more sense now as an angel.
Perfect contextually, like in our
Not-
current, atmosphere.
But I'm just like, who's sending that? Yeah, the angel emoji is that head, the basic smiley with the halo.
This one right here.
Yeah, no, the first one.
All right,
the very first
you
one.
know what? I tell you what,
you
man.
what,
How about this?
But the other one, that first one right there is a dead baby.
I mean, this is a dead baby.
Why is it a baby angel? A baby angel. What's a baby angel?
You need to get your
What's a baby angel?
You need to get your demonic. Then what is
Baby
Cupid?
angel.
What is Cupid?
A baby angel.
Cupid is a pixie.
That's dead.
No, we ain't talking about Casper the Friendly Ghost.
How do you become an angel? How do you become an angel?
You do good deeds on Earth.
Okay, but how do you become an angel?
good deeds don't matter.
Hey, shut up.
Don't you got to die?
No.
Don't you so you
No.
can just there's
What?
there's
Okay.
angels on Earth right now.
Yes.
What is this, a Robin Williams movie?
Yeah, Kyle, you're one of them.
That's cute.
You want okay, baby.
No,
angel.
here's the deal. I'll tell you what. If I ever get an "I'm pregnant" text, I'll just send that emoji.
But I'm just like, who's using that emoji though?
I just told you.
Yeah, I know. That's like the only
Ain't gonna be able
like
to use it for in a couple months.
it's like, oh, how's the baby going? Oh, baby, dead baby emoji. Like, who's just sending that?
A
Like,
baby with a halo and wings
Man, your
can represent a
perspective
sweet
is all
baby,
wrong.
a biblical cherub, a mythological cupid, a decorative puto.
why I said
What the fuck is a puto? It's a puto. Or an angel as a supernatural being in general. This emoji can be used earnestly in a tongue-in-cheek way to talk about goodness or innocence. There you go.
All
There
right,
you
so
go. Don't
Joey,
mean it's a dead baby.
I just saw baby angel.
Go cleanse yourself, you filthy
If
animal.
you scroll down to the very bottom, it says psychopaths may see this as a as a dead baby.
Dead baby.
I just see puto again.
Demonic viewpoints. Hey, that's probably the side effects from them testosterone.
Go down a little bit.
I'm glad I brought it up.
See, look.
I'm glad I brought it up. Okay, yeah, scroll down because Google's look way better. Samsung is a dead baby.
No, it's not.
Microsoft, dead baby. WhatsApp, that's a dead child. Twitter's better. Facebook, that's just horror.
Skype actually winks at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
The rosy cheeks.
Yeah. It blinks.
Okay,
Okay.
but when I think of angel, when I
think
think
you
of
might get one right there.
yeah, when I think of an angel though,
got
I think of like a gown and like a halo, maybe the little harp.
Well, maybe
Some
it's not
wings.
based on your.
That's what you've been
perception.
programmed to think.
Okay. When I saw that, I was like, why is there a dead baby emoji? I was like,
need to
who's
think
sending that? Who's sending that?
All right. Well, okay.
But
get
now,
to
but
it.
now I'm glad I brought it up because now I know it's a baby angel. But why are you sending a baby angel? What? Give me a scenario
It's
to
the
send a baby
context.
angel. Give me a scenario.
Like, I'm like, hey, can you watch my kids? Like, I don't know, are they bad? No, they're perfect little angels.
And you saying
emoji.
But I would
Man,
send
the Godfather right
I
here.
would send.
Papa John.
I would send the. I would send the emoji with the halo. I would send the emoji with the halo.
But you got a baby with
It's
a halo.
perspective,
so,
though.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good reason.
Thank you.
I can dig it.
You know?
So if you were saying you was wanting to get something wet, like what emoji would you send?
Like I'm trying to get it wet.
It's
I would
perspective.
send. I
He'd
would
send the
send.
desert emoji.
What would you send?
I would send a cat, and I would send a little wet drop.
See, that's you. I was send a surfer riding the waves. See, it's perspective, man. It's perspective.
I think he traveled to the future to defeat him in the past.
Hey, man.
Like whatever you say.
From now on, I'm sitting the surfer with ride the wave.
Hey, man.
Give me another one. That was fun. What's another one?
And she come back with like, yeah, you just wiped out though. So
That was fun.
I don't know what to say to that.
What if your grandpa needs to be picked up from the airport?
It's very specific.
I'm just saying. What do you send it?
You send the do not disturb emoji.
What's that emoji where that guy in that suit and tie and that hat and he's like floating in the air? What is that?
I don't.
I looked
Like a
up
magician, like David.
What does that
Blaine?
mean?
I looked up the history behind it once. It's basically like it's an old meme, and
Levitating.
it just got transcribed into the present. But yeah,
What does it mean?
it's just like a magician.
Emojipedia. What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not searching through there.
No, you should have went to the Apple one.
Well, I'm learning.
Nice.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is where the show is at. Now.
I didn't know how we got here, but
How did we get here?
I'm just saying there was some emojis that I
he
saw
brought
that
up
I
some
just
emojis
didn't
that
like.
He didn't like. Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
like.
He didn't like that dead baby.
That dead baby was the one.
Okay.
Don't title this episode "Dead Baby," Alex.
late.
Nope. Don't.
It's already in the head.
So you want something a little
Kyle
more?
versus dead baby.
Say what?
Kyle versus dead baby.
Let's see. So recently, I was on my whatchamacallits.
Weirdo shit.
Nah. I was on my TikToks and whatnot.
Alright.
Don't stops. So basically, this dude was trying to like break down the whole meaning behind why the Buffalo massacre happened and all that shit. Like usual niggas on like that. I don't know.
Conspiracy niggas.
Yes, conspiracy niggas. Conspiracy niggas irritate me so much. All right,
Yep.
so maybe he's right. Maybe who knows? Because I ain't got all the facts and whatnot. But basically, the security guard dude that got killed or whatever, then he was actually a dude that was fuck, I can't spell right now. Basically, okay, so the security guard dude or the cop, whoever it was, he pretty much developed an engine that runs on water.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Is that real or
Shit.
I don't
I didn't
know
read
if it's
it.
real, but basically, dude was like, yeah. So he's like, so this is pretty much what happens. This guy went in there. He was pretty much programmed to go in there and kill and everything like that. But all the people that got killed, there was this one man who pretty much made an engine that runs off of water and everything. And now that he got killed, then all of his research and all this stuff's just gonna disappear. Stay woke, whatever the fuck. And I was like, why? And I look up this dude's stuff, and he's definitely one of them niggas that's like, you gotta stop jacking off and everything is killing your testosterone and all that. So I was like, shut up, I can't take you serious now. Man, it irritated me so much. I was like,
So he got a whole bunch of theories on his page.
I mean, I just saw that one, and then I went to the next one.
For some reason, I thought you was talking about the dude who made the engine was telling you to stop jacking off.
No.
He's like, no, I've got this engine to do it yourself.
No.
It's powered by water.
You just gotta ride the wave there.
He looked.
I mean, do y'all want to watch the whole thing?
He looked like
It's okay.
He looked like he
All right,
just
we'll get
wants
back to
some
that later.
That's
subscribers and some views.
That's the beard of somebody who's up to bullshit.
But look though, he got like
Anytime-
almost 8,000 likes and shit.
Anytime you see the beard with no mustache up top,
Oh, yeah, when that shit is
bottom
standing
shit, you know they on some bullshit every time.
I need to start making shit like
all
this.
the time.
I mean, but the thing that also irritates me and everything is when you see the comment section, because you always got to read those and everything. But
Yeah, see how fucking crazy people
yeah,
are.
they're like, oh man, I don't know if you should say this and everything. You might be next or whatever. It's like, shut up. Ain't nobody worried about him.
I need to start making some of this shit.
Yeah.
There's always conspiracy on everything.
It's like, you see, the reason that they got urinal cakes in the bathroom is because those were actually dead babies, and you're just pissing on them so then you can get rid of the evidence. Stay woke.
There's always. No one believes nothing nowadays, but do you blame them though?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
we're in
Yes.
we're in crazy times right now. Can you blame them?
Yeah.
Can you blame them?
Yes, I can blame
We
'em.
went through a pandemic.
Because they be,
We're
okay,
going
but
through
during
a
No,
pandemic.
Kyle, it's not a pandemic. It's a plandemic. You see, it's all a part of.
And don't forget about the towers, the 5G towers that's going to give us all cancer.
Yeah,
No.
and the 5G
What?
chips.
Yeah.
Bill Gates put under your skin.
Oh man,
man, motherfucking talking about conspiracy niggas, fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was like saying some stupid shit, just like, yeah, you know, they're trying to like know everything that you do, and then if you eat a regular hamburger, you're gonna get a shock from one of Bill Gates' chips that they put in you to make you eat some of their fake meat. I was like,
Bro, I mean, the thing is that I don't understand, and I don't want to get on this soapbox right now, but I don't understand how like all these hyper conservative folks can just make up shit, and like it's fine, because I saw this dude. There was this old white guy, because that's what they all look like. Unless they look like a bored housewife, it's either one of the two. But
or if they're a conspiracy nigga.
there you go. And so this like old white dude, he was standing there, and he was like, "We have to do something about the furries in schools."
I was gonna bring this up.
And he legit pulled out of his ass. He was like, "Now they're putting litter boxes in the schools." So I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, this didn't happen."
Yeah.
And he's like, "How is that sanitary?" It's like, what, your fucking imagination?
Like, he's just mad at furries. Furries are sexy. I mean, terrible people.
depends on if they're wearing a suit or if they're putting fur on the skin. I mean,
But nah, bro, like you can say legit anything, and it's just like,
yeah, you literally can. You
It's
can get away
wild.
with fucking anything. That's why I need to start doing this shit.
That's how they got Bill Cosby.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He did it only if OJ did it, and we know OJ didn't do it.
Who was that said that is Johnny Depp the white OJ? Because he's about
I've never heard that.
because he's about to get off. Like,
But he
y'all didn't hear that?
No.
Johnny Depp is the white OJ. The
It's
white
not a-
people's OJ.
it's not a criminal trial.
I'm just saying. He's definitely getting away with.
It's just a civil
whatever.
suit.
But he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I just saw it. I just saw the comment.
It's just really embarrassing for both parties.
More her than it.
Yeah, I mean, you get
being
found.
in it, I get it.
You get found out that you shit the bed, it's over for you.
So
It was a dog.
Allegedly,
It wasn't the dog.
Allegedly,
We know.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
Nah,
did you taste it?
Oh my god.
We know.
Oh
shit.
yeah, when we was going to the little Asian night market,
Yeah.
like going under the bridge, of course.
Oh,
I promised I seen a human turd.
Nah, that-
sitting
yeah.
on the sidewalk.
That was not a dog turd. I saw that shit. Yeah, I saw that too.
I want to bring up a little part of that day. All right,
Yeah.
but I gotta go back a little bit, you know, because yeah, we haven't been here in a minute and everything, and certain things have happened. You know, it's good when you see somebody that you ain't seen in years, and you get to really get down and rekindle some friendships and all that jazz and all that stuff. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah. You know, recently, I don't know if some of you peoples know, I haven't said anybody's name, and I won't say her name here because, you know, whatever. But it's one of those things that, you know, after years and years of feeling some tension with people and all that stuff, then you finally get to sit down and have conversations, get some shit right and all that stuff. Feels good, man. Yeah. But then on the flip side of that, there's also those people that after long periods of time of no communication and everything like that still feel some type of way about stuff. And to those people, I like to say, eat a dick. Fuck you. No.
Gravy on it.
Nah, so recently, over this whole weekend and everything, we went to
Revolution.
and there are certain people out there, some people that we did talk to, hi.
Yeah.
And then some people, you know, we roll up on, we're being our usual selves of, you know, whatnot, and they just turn around and walk away.
Walk away.
And walk away. For absolutely no
Yep.
reason. They didn't even.
Yep. As soon as I walked in, I said hi, and then those people just left, and I was like, all right.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that it's funny to me that some people can harbor such ill feelings towards people that really didn't do anything to you for such a long period of time, and it's fascinating to me. But
For the longest time,
Man.
I thought it's because we haven't changed, and I was like, because we've been the same since like as long as I remember all
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
It's like we haven't changed. And they
Personality-wise.
probably looked at us and was like, oh, they're still the same old. And like I'm more mature now, but I'm like, no, it's not that at all.
Nah.
That's how people grow always when people change.
yeah.
But
So there was those two people that were in Revolution and everything, and then one stems back from way long time ago, back when I had my apartment high in the sky. We ran into a good buddy of ours. His name's Long.
man, you said his name though.
Whoops!
You said his name.
No, because if that, not trying to be loud, but he has zero reason to feel any type of way towards like me or you or anything like that. Not
Yes,
saying
he
that
do.
he has no.
yeah.
So I'll take it back. So when we were having a game night at my apartment like a few years ago, whatever, Mean Gene here. He didn't do nothing wrong. He think you like sneeze or something, or like somebody told him.
No.
He sneezed in the vicinity.
He didn't. No, he didn't sneeze.
Either like
I said something funny.
Yeah.
I told you that.
Eugene was drinking at the same exact time I
And he
said something funny,
spit.
and he just spit it out. It was a
Yeah.
natural reaction.
if something
And
funny happens.
a little bit of wet got on your friend, and he got all
He got
booty
super
hurt.
mad.
Unplugged his controllers. Like, I'm gonna play at my house.
and he left.
Left.
We ain't talked to this dude in years.
What has it been like 5-6 years?
Something like
So
that.
over that.
So over the age. Of,
I mean, I apologize.
yeah. So it was over the over the weekend and everything. I ended up seeing. I ain't seen him in like person for forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I roll
I
up
keep
on him.
putting this
I roll up on him. I bump into him like, hey, how's it going? Look at these muscles. Joking around and all that stuff. And I get the whole, hey, yeah.
Wow, because you probably seen me standing behind you.
Even then, still, it's just like, wow, like you still holding that. Feeling?
I forgot. To be honest, I forgot about that even happened until you brought it up. I'm living life. It ain't bothering me.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things that you're walking away like this is the person that we've known through high school and all that stuff, and then outside of that, you went to the Navy and all this jab and all that shit, and you're still holding ill feelings for what?
Maybe they look at us and be like, they ain't progressing in life. They're still here in Wichita. They ain't
No,
doing nothing.
he's there. They're in Wichita.
Yeah, right.
That'd be
I
stupid.
thought he was visiting.
No,
Nah.
lives here. But it's just one of those things that for anybody out there, if you have somebody that you used to be cool with and everything, and you're thinking about potentially, reigniting those friendships with and everything like that, don't be the bigger person. Wait till they come to you because you are better than them.
And if you don't have a Switzerland in your group, then
Hey,
definitely don't do it.
Sometimes that don't work.
I mean, I got some other things to say about that, but we'll
Off cam.
we'll keep that.
And we're out of time. We're out of time. So that's been the All Points podcast.
Wait, I had one more thing.
What?
We can go a
Actually,
little over.
It's two more things. So driving down the street, I seen some dude, and he was listening to music on his phone. And can you believe that this dude was listening to music with wired earbuds?
Oh shit!
I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, you are a mutant, sir. Like, what year are you from?"
You don't got the Bluetooth?
He didn't have the Bluetooth. And I was like,
Yes,
"What are you doing?" And he was walking all cool, and I was like, "I guess, yeah."
Okay.
There you go.
I'm not knocking that.
You're not knocking that?
No, I can't knock that.
Nah,
I mean, you get
man.
better sound out of it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That's
With wired, yeah.
That's
Baloney.
That's poor shaming. And I'm not
Baloney.
doing that.
Whatever. I don't care.
That's absolutely true.
I'm
That's-
definitely poor. I just
My
went
Beats
recently.
Pros sound better than my Apple EarPods.
Yeah.
I just
Any
bought some new earbuds. It's like $20. It's not that big of a
I
deal.
don't know his situation. He
if
is probably
you
plugged
could-
into a CD player too. I'm not knocking his situation.
Okay, if you could name the first city on Mars, what would you name it? Name it.
Mars
Oh.
City.
Whoa.
New York? I don't know. Fuck.
No.
The first city or state?
I would
First
name
city.
First city.
it the Red Woman.
Wait, no, the first state. Why not?
First state.
First
Sure.
state.
First state?
Yeah. Why
Jupiter.
not?
I would,
You confused so
I
many
would
people.
call it Spike Lee.
Imagine that shit. I'm going to Jupiter. Oh, word? Yeah. And then you're at Mars. Hey, bro, you lied. Nah, I'm in Jupiter.
Can you imagine being on Mars when it's developing and still has a Martin Luther King Boulevard?
Oh wow,
Actually-
Those in every city.
Yeah.
You know what? I take
city.
it back. You know what I named the first state on Mars? Bruno.
Ooh, you're stupid. All right, that's the end of this episode.
No, wait, I had something else.
Good.
It's been the All Points here with the freshest crew. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you follow us on TikTok and YouTube and all of that good stuff. Again, we're going to be at
yeah.
DreamCon.
Give it up for Sam. For
Yeah.
putting in work
We're going to be trying something new this week.
on our social media.
We're going to be putting actual clips up. That's why there's extra camera angles today. Looking at you.
They didn't know.
Looking at you.
You didn't have to put them out.
Shut up. They're going to know when they see the clips.
They're not going to know.
Because we moving up.
Grinding.
What do they think? This
I wanna
fucking...
keep it
They're not gonna know.
grinding.
All right, whatever. Fine. DreamCon. This is the On Points Podcast.
Check out our Instagram. Check out our TikTok. I appreciate the work Sam's been putting in.
Check out these nuts.
You know, I appreciate the work.
Thanks,
YouTube.
man.
We got a new Big Black Sack coming soon.
Hold on, because you said these nuts, I have to give a shout out to Ethan. It's the only one he's ever gonna get in life. He's like, hey, it's like whatever. He said CDs. Do you like CDs or whatever? I was like, what do you mean CDs? He's like CDs. No, he got you. He got you. All right. Anyways, good.
But yeah, we're gonna be in DreamCon next month, so be ready.
All right.
And
Be ready to watch our live streams too, because we're gonna be doing that out there.
we're gonna be doing the most.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, bro.
All right, and if you're listening out there and you're a call girl and your rates are nice,
Hey, whoa,
come
whoa,
on
whoa,
through.
whoa. I already got that
We gotta
taken
have
care
a
of.
bonding moment. You're at 5 wieners in a wiener.
She's like, yeah.
What? All right. So, anyways, is that it?
I got nothing else.
Finally, holy
Raise
shit.
your hand if you got nothing else.
All right. Anyways, this has been the All Points Podcast. This is Jonathan the Great.
This is
Hey, we're going left to right, bro. Medieval Midwest.
Hey, too.
This is Sam, aka Sergeant Spangles.
this is karaoke Kyle.
Bustin' Nuts Kyle, Hard Dick Kyle,
That's right.
Mandingo Kyle, Concrete
Now that he's got the
Kyle.
testosterone flowing through him, it really is the summer of the sack.
Yeah. He's gonna be shooting near you.
And we
Oh,
Out of here.
is my